Hello, Bitcoin Cash community. I've got some good news for you today. The proposal that I mentioned in the previous Bitcoin Cash video regarding the protocol update proposal for a 10x frequency, so there would be 1 minute blocks instead of 10-minute blocks. The block rewards would be reduced by a factor of 10, so overall the block rewards remain the same. They just come 10 times as fast, and the difficulty will automatically adjust accordingly. And then the halving and the overall inflation rate will stay the same, and so it will have to be adjusted because that's all based on the block timing, and so the blocks are coming faster, so it'll just have to be adjusted so that it is slower by a factor of 10 once the blocks start coming faster, so that the inflation stays the same, the halving stays the same, and the miner reward overall stays the same. The difficulty will adjust, it will decrease, because you're pumping out 10 times as many blocks, which are all potentially the same size or have that volume capacity, and the difficulty rate will adjust on a 144-minute window instead of a 1,440-minute window, so that the blocks will be more close on average to time. It'll adjust faster, and it'll keep better time and keep up with varying market conditions, which can happen for many different weather patterns can affect the difficulty because of the way that the energy is produced and how the miners work. So the good news is that Roger likes this idea. Roger Ver likes this idea. Everyone in the Bitcoin Cash community knows him and how he has been true to libertarian values throughout the crypto saga, as it's differentiated itself and the communities have gone in different ways. And after communicating with Roger, he communicated with some miners in China, and they also think it's a good idea, that they're in favor of it, and there's very few negatives, if any, and it gets 10 times faster. So I haven't heard any feedback so far that anyone who doesn't want Bitcoin Cash to evolve in this way. So it's a very good sign. The miners are so far approving, from what I've heard from feedback, and Roger Ver is approving, and so my role as just a kind of a sideline commenter and a small cap Bitcoin Cash maximalist is going to be to promote this idea. I'm not claiming the idea at all. It's what I want to see happen, the way that Bitcoin Cash should evolve from my perspective. So I'm going to put my energy in just videos and maybe communicating with people about supporting this idea, but I'm hoping that other people will champion the idea, and it doesn't have to have anything to do with me. So I was thinking the chickens are all going off. A name for the proposal is a 10xf scaling proposal. So 10x the frequency. It's 10x as fast, and I don't have any of the technical competency to adjust the protocol, but I know basically what has to happen, and I'm sure I'm missing some things. But a lot of it I think in the protocol is just going to be like algebra, just adding a 0 or moving a decimal one place over for a factor of 10. So there's 10 times as many blocks, and when the block timing. So a duration in the current chain, which is 144 blocks, would be 1,440 blocks in the updated chain. But I don't think that's the one thing, is what should be updated and what shouldn't be updated on the higher frequency. So I think that 144 block window, which affects the difficulty, I think that should stay the same. I don't think that should increase by a factor of 10. So that should stay the same, but the halving period, the number of blocks for the halving period should increase by a factor of 10, because that'll keep the exact same, and the overall, and that's what governs the overall inflation, that logarithm. So, and also, so hopefully other YouTube producers that produce much higher quality videos than me in my living room talking to my phone with no preparation, hopefully other people can communicate about this protocol upgrade that will make Bitcoin Cash 10 times faster. If I'm not mistaken, the schedule is that would happen in May. So if we can develop community consensus by May, then and work and maybe even test it out or something on some side chain or something, and then if that works, then it'll be a good trajectory for Bitcoin Cash to evolve along. And I don't think anyone can really argue, or I'm pretty sure if there's a big negative that I'm not seeing, then I hope someone will expose it for me. But as far as I can tell, it'll be great to be 10 times faster, and it'll differentiate Bitcoin Cash even further from the other forks of Bitcoin as the best form of peer-to-peer electronic cash. That's all I have to say for today, and I will keep pushing this idea for this protocol upgrade and proposal, and I'll let you know if there's any more as updates come. That's all for today.